What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another position battle in Madden 26. This one should be really fun because this is probably one of the most complicated quarterback rooms in the entirety of the NFL. I'm of course talking about the Indianapolis Colts, as you can see on top of your screen. So let's real quick just go through all of our options and their pros and cons. Starting off, we have Riley Leonard, whose pros is that he is a rookie. His cons is that he's not very good and only a 65 overall. Then you have Anthony Richardson Sr. His pros is that he is one of the greatest physical prospects of quarterback that have happened in the last 2 decades in the entirety of the NFL. The cons is that A, he was injured at the start of the season, which thrusted another guy into his spot, and also the fact that he has the awareness of Will Levis if he was blinded. Then we have Joe Flacco, who I traded back to the Colts, and he was their starter last year for a good amount of the season behind Anthony Richardson. His pros is that he is already a well-established player in the league, but his cons is that he's been in the league for 17 years, and he is 40 years old. And then finally, we have our glorious king, Daniel Jones, whose pros is that he is already one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL, or not greatest, one of the best quarterbacks play-wise in the NFL, but his cons is that he's already been in the league 6 years, and for about 4 of those years, he's been absolute horrible. So we're gonna hop into a game where we play one half with half these guys and the other half with the other. It's gonna be Colts versus Colts, and we're gonna decide how these are chosen right now. All right, so here's the list with every possible combination of quarterbacks, and we're gonna spin it to see who's gonna play what. Starting off, we are going to have, in the first half, we're going to have Riley Leonard, and in the second half, we're going to have Joe Flacco. This should be interesting. And now we have to go for the next one, and yeah, it really debulked the wheel. And this is going to be Anthony Richardson in the first half and Daniel Jones in the second half. So we are going to have Anthony Richardson versus Riley Leonard, with Riley Leonard being the home team. And then we are going to have Daniel Jones versus Joe Flacco. It's going to be 12-minute quarters, so each player actually gets to play a full game. It's going to be on arcade just because that's the best. And there's going to be 2 pass plays and then 1 run play to make it as fair as possible. So let's get into it. And our randomly selected time is going to be Thursday Night Football, as this looks absolutely insane. So we're gonna try and have the Colts win this one. I don't know how, and I tried to make a neutral site. I think Indianapolis stadium is somewhere between these 2 teams. So here comes out Riley Leonard, the lowest overall player in our game today, and he's going to start it off with a check down to Tyler Warren, their first round tight end, and he's going to get a solid 7. Second down, it'll be a play action. He's going to try and fit it into Alec Pierce, breaking a tackle and running up the field. A great play. 2nd and 7. Another check down for Leonard. It's going to be Alec Pierce, who's got the first and a lot more, working his way down the sideline. He's already got 41. So the 3rd and 8 attempt here, it is going to be to Josh Downs. He's got it. Jukes, and he's going to get down the 2-yard line, and this might be uncomfortable for a touchdown. So 3rd and goal. If they don't get this, then, well, actually, there's no field goals here, because who cares about special teams? And Alec Pierce is going to get the touchdown. There it is, an easy speed out for him and just burnt his man. And that's going to be a 6-0 lead, and we go for 2 in this series. So the 2-point conversion here. This is big. It's going to be out and incomplete. Hit out of the throw. 0-1 so far. Richardson is looking for some redemption here. He's going to go out for his tight end, Tyler Warren. He's got it. 2nd and 7. Play action. He's got Warren, and he's got it. Completed pass, already down to the 36. 2nd and 7. It's their run play. Taylor's going to cut it back up inside. Oh, what a speed boost, and he's going to get the first. 2nd and 10. Inside throw, incomplete. It's complete to Tyler Warren again. 1st and goal, and this is a possible snaking opportunity for Jonathan Taylor. He's going to fight for the touchdown, and that's one snaked away from Anthony Richardson. So here comes the 2-point conversion for Richardson. He's going to roll out and get this one easily. No doubt about it. And he's doing the running man, apparently. 3rd and 8 now. He's going to get it out to Pierce, and he goes down immediately. 4th and 5. And in this league, we go for it. Unfortunately for this team, it is going to be a run play. Actually, they've got it. A 4th and 5 converted by Jonathan Taylor. First down, a wide open tight end. It's Ogletree. I forgot his first name. Breaking a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. An incredible play, and what a way to start it out. 2-point conversion. He's going to have to roll out and just fire in the middle of the field over the head of Michael Pittman Jr. Another 2nd and 10 where he's relying on Jonathan Taylor. He's got it this time, though. Didn't have it last time. And he's going to juke for the first down and fight for some extra. Play action. Richardson is going to have to roll out. And he's going to try and run for this. And he is going to get it. 3rd and 3, well into the red zone at this point. It is going to be a heavy blitz, and Richardson goes down. 4th and 11. And that is going to be halftime for the individuals in this one, as they're both looking pretty good. 4th and 11 now for this Colts team. Richardson's going to put it up, and it's on the dime to Alec Pierce. Touchdown again. Alec Pierce is running away from the end zone at an alarming rate. He's really getting close to the other side of the field. What an amazing throw. The 2-point conversion. Taylor's going to go out. He needs a broken tackle here, and he cannot get it. So Leonard's possession here is going to start off with a run play up the gut, and he's got it. Jonathan Taylor, he's got a lot more too. Jonathan Taylor's going to snake another touchdown here as he has an incredible run. Beastquake again. Look at that. Right into the end zone. And Riley Leonard is got to be fuming right now. He had one play in the entire drive, and it was a touchdown from his running back, snaking a whole lot of yards. Pass out. Michael Pittman Jr.'s got it on a speed out again. 3rd and 7, and it has to be a run play. Taylor might have it here. He breaks the tackle, and he's got it. That's the pro of having one of the best running backs in the NFL. 3rd and 10, another run from Taylor here, and he has it once again. He is electric. 2nd and 10. Richardson's going to look, take the check down to Taylor, and he's going to fight and not get it. Another 3rd down. So 3rd and 3, it's going to be a run to Taylor, and he is not going to get it. Richardson's going to have to pass for 5 here. So this is a really big pass. Richardson has a man, Tyler Warren. He comes down with it. What a play. 2nd and 10, Richardson cannot produce today, and Jonathan Taylor's going to snake another touchdown, and he is electric. These stats are going to be way worse than they were for the Browns video, strictly because Jonathan Taylor is that much of a factor. Each Jonathan Taylor might have about 500 yards by the end of the video, and Anthony Richardson is decked as soon as the ball was snapped.
Back to throw. Leonard. That's complete to Pierce.
3rd and 3. It's going to be a check down. Tyler Warren's got it, and he's heading towards the edge. He's going to try and hurdle, not get it off. And that's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Big jeopardy if he doesn't convert this. He's pressured, breaks a sack, throws it, intercepted. Riley Leonard gets the ball intercepted. He makes a tackle, but that is a big mistake, and that sells his stat line. Quiddy Pay got it. He was just trying to throw the ball out after breaking a sack and being off balance. 1st and 10. Throw out to Michael Pittman Jr. He's got it, and a good amount more. 1st and 10. It'll be play action. The man bites on it. Richardson has nothing downfield, though. He's just going to run for it. Jukes out a man, and he's got a lane in front of him. Another man juked, and a broken tackle. Richardson going down the field. He's like a bull running through players. Finally gets brought down, but he is looking unstoppable like Superman. Super Cam, but wearing number 5. 2nd and 6. Looking for the passes. Richardson, he's got it wide open. Tyler Warren for the touchdown. And Anthony Richardson, after a very bad drive with multiple 4th downs, is going to move the sticks for this one. 2-point conversion out to Pittman again, and he's caught it again. 3rd and 7. It is going to be a throw in the pocket. Tyler Warren's got it. Oh, but he slips a tackle, wigs out the defense, and he's running down the field. 2-minute warning just hits, and he's going to get himself a touchdown. They probably would have liked to burn a little bit more clock, but hey, Riley Leonard just got a whole lot of yards. Oh, wait, Tyler Warren was actually down as soon as he got hit. It's going to be a throw completed to Michael Pittman Jr. 2-point conversion, and it is going to be good. Jonathan Taylor takes the lead. And by the way, this time we are counting points. So each of these guys have 28 right now. 1:30 on the clock. No huddle has been initiated. And Richardson is already pressured. He's got to break the sack. He actually is going to. The sacker still trying to get to him. Richardson is going to scramble, break a tackle, can't go out of bounds. And that's got to be no huddle again. 1:12 on the clock. Out route to Warren, and he's got to find his way out of bounds, or he can just juke. Oh, he is going to get out. 1st down, handoff up the middle, and Taylor's got some moves. Timeout for Indianapolis. 1st and 10. Richardson's gonna look, and he's gonna scramble. Goes back out. He's just got to toss it over the running back. He's got Taylor, and he's gonna try and juke first down. No huddle accidentally. Still 2 timeouts. That's my bad. Here comes the pass out. He's just got to get it completed. No, Ali Cox. He's going to break the tackle, and he's going to go down to the 1 timeout called. And I don't know what defense this is, but this looks like an easy touchdown. As long as he gets it there, he does. Jonathan Taylor has reeled it in. 2-point conversion. Taylor is going to fight, and he's got it. Well, Leonard does have 16 seconds to try and stat pad here, and that's exactly what he's going to try and do. Short one out to Tyler Warren, timeout called. I mean, I'll let Leonard get this one, honestly, because why the heck not? He's going to make some moves, and he's going to stiff arm someone, and that is going to end the half. And both these guys looked absolutely incredible, and I can't wait for the next half. We're going to see 2 new faces. 2nd and 10 already for Jones. He has an incompletion. He's going to go out to Warren, and he's got him for the first. Daniel Jones will hand it off for the first time of the game, and Jonathan Taylor has got it. Good yards. 2nd and 1. It's going to be a pass to Downs, and he's going to get it. Stiff arms a man, takes an angle, and he's going to get good yards. Jones looking. He's going to hit his man. It's Downs again. He might be his favorite receiver of the day. Taylor has proved that he can snake touchdowns whenever, and this would be an easy one for him, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to snake the first touchdown of Daniel Jones's drive. Jones cannot be happy about that. Here comes the pass for the 2-point. Downs will come down with it. Flacco, play action. He's going to look, fire. He's got his man, Michael Pittman Jr., making 2 men miss. Can he make it 3? He can, but he can't make it 4. You've already seen Taylor snake 1 touchdown today. Let's see if he can snake another. This 2-2-1 has really been messing with these guys, and he is. Wow, it looks like the first half guys are going to have a better production than the second half guys because Jonathan Taylor has leveled up his game. 2-point conversion, and it is going to be incomplete. Second and 1. Jones under pressure. He's going to throw it out, and Michael Pittman Jr.'s got it for the first. 1st and 10. It'll be play action. Jones, he's going to get out to Taylor for reception, and he's trying and get a receiving touchdown as he goes behind the line. So they're going to give Taylor the first down as he gets a run here, and he might snake another one from Jones if he can miss this tackle, and then he can almost go for the touchdown, but he'll be out of bounds. The thing is, even if he gets the 4th down, it's a run. It might happen to be a run with Daniel Jones. We don't really know. Taylor will go in motion, and Jones, he's just going to roll by himself, looking for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Daniel Jones shows sparks of himself when he was in New York and running like a maniac. 2-point conversion, and Jones is blown up. 2nd and 10. Taylor goes inside, and he's got a good chunk of yards. Why I called a play out boot for Flacco is a good question, but he's got Tyler Warren wide open. 1st and 10. Flacco, play action. Can't find anybody. He's got a double covered man, but he'll come down with it. Michael Pittman Jr. 1st and 10. Flacco will hand it off, and Jonathan Taylor's going to fight for a big chunk of yards. Taylor's still going. 2nd and 10. He'll laser it out to Mo Alley Cox for the easy touchdown. Run up the middle, and Taylor's got a free lane for the 2-point. Fumble. The Colts have it. And Flacco's going to get this ball right back. Gigantic mistake. What a devastating play for Daniel Jones' career, but Flacco goes down. He is impossible to move in the pocket. 2nd and 19, and this safety's got to make a choice, and he doesn't make the right one. Pittman Jr., oh my God, goes up for it, comes down with it, and little man's the guy into the end zone. Can you believe it? So that turnover is going to prove vital, and Taylor's going down. 1st and 10. Taylor trying to make something happen, and he can. 2nd and 5. It's going to be a boot. They bite on it, and he's just going to throw it. Caught Warren. Going to be a handoff to Taylor.
2nd and 9. Daniel Jones looking. He's going to fire deep in the end zone. Intercepted a horrible ball. Wow, that could have been easily caught by Michael Pittman Jr. if he was put in the right place. But Nick Cross is going to get it because Daniel Jones is once again showing flashes of Giants Daniel Jones. 2nd and 10 now for Flacco. He's got a wide open man. Michael Pittman Jr. breaking a tackle, and he's got a couple more. So that'll be halftime for this group of quarterbacks. 2nd and 10. It'll be a handoff to Taylor, and he's got it in the big lane. He's going to juke and get it off. Stop at the 42. 1st and 10. Play action again. He's just going to throw it down to Warren or Pierce, and he's got it. 2nd and 1 for Flacco. He's just going to throw a similar pass, and he's got it again. Mo Alley Cox. Another 1st and 10 for Flacco. Pressured. He's going to throw it out to the running back, Taylor. He's got a big lane, and he can't make the juke. 1st down, and Taylor sees green grass. If he can get the touchdown, then he would be sharking another one. He's going to break 7. 2nd and 4. He's just going to throw it out. Pierce has got it for the touchdown. 2nd down. He's going to shoot. Oh, he is actually brought down hard. 1st and 10 for Jones coming off of a bad series. He's got a man. He's got the catch. 2nd and 12. He's got a wide open tight end. It's Cox jumping, getting a little bit more. 1st and 10. 8 minutes left. Jones is going to find a pocket. It's not Jones, it's Flacco, but he's still got the pocket. I think it is Jones, actually. 1st and 10. Up the middle is Taylor, and he's going to accelerate. If he breaks the tackle, he's got the touchdown, but he can't. 3rd and 6. They have to run it with Taylor, and he gets it's Giddens, actually. He gets destroyed in the backfield. 4th and 8. Jones absolutely needs this. It is necessity. It is survival for him. He's going to throw it as he gets hit, and it's incomplete. And Flacco gets the ball back. 2nd and 6. Looking, firing a contested pass, and Alec Pierce is reeling it in. Considerably less points in this half, you could definitely say. One player definitely has a lot more than the other. Alec Pierce again. Flacco give to Taylor, and he's got a good lane. 2nd and 2. Play action, and he's got a receiver, and it's going to be a catch. Mo Alley Cox. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Taylor. He's going to fight for about 9. Flacco. Play action. If he has time, he might have a man. Just going to shoot downfield. Pierce caught for the touchdown. What a throw over 3 defenders' heads. And that is going to be a gigantic touchdown, and Flacco might have just taken the first place role after he wasn't even on the team this year. I just want to highlight this play right here. Look at that ball, just absolutely on the dime. 2-point conversion. Jones looks, rolls, and he's just going to fire. Completed. Doolin makes some nice moves to get to the 50. I think that Daniel Jones is out of the race for first place, even though he's who they started, just because I think Flacco is already over it. Tyler Warren will complete it, though. Run up the middle. It's Giddens, and he's got 10. So that'll be the 2-minute warning here in Indianapolis. So the 3rd and 7 will be a run to Giddens, and he's going to make the juke, which is going to get him enough. Giddens, if he can break these two, he's got it, but he can't. 2nd and goal. Jones rolling out. He's going to try and get his 2nd rushing touchdown, and he definitely can get it. So Jones is going to also try and get this ball back. Giddens gets the 2-point. Flacco also has 1:19 left. Well, here comes the onside kick for Daniel Jones, and it's not going to be complete. 3rd and 6, and Flacco is in a sweat here. He's going to throw it out to Warren. He's got it in the 1st down and a lot more. 2nd and goal for Flacco. He's going to just have to take the check down. Taylor's still up. Giddens is going to get in for the touchdown. A magnificent maneuver. And Daniel Jones is going to have a minute left, but I think Flacco might have this one in the bag. 5 passing touchdowns. 2-point conversion. Flacco's just going to look. Finally throws it, but he's hit. So 1st and 10 for Jones. Once again, I think that he's just out of this race. They'll check down to Giddens for the 1st. By the 1st, I also mean not even close to a 1st. And also, he's not going to get that timeout assist that Flacco got there. Another check down to Giddens, who is taking up a major role here. No huddle. 30 seconds left. Jones just going to take a moonshot at the end zone. Josh Downs is going to come down with it. His 1st passing touchdown of the day for Jones. What a throw. 2-point conversion. No good. Well, onside is the only hope that they have left. A good kick, honestly. But Pierce is going to recover. 1st and 10 for Flacco. He's going to hand it off up the middle. Giddens has a lane, and that's first time out. I think Flacco has sealed this if he gets another touchdown. But an interception would kind of ruin it. That's a sack. 3rd and 24. It's just going to have to be a handoff to Giddens, who's the only back getting the ball at this point. And it's a timeout. So the final score is 64-68, and let's tally up the scores.
All right, so after an entire computer shutdown crash and then also a bunch of calculations, here is the final results. And yes, we are back on Good Mic. 4th place in the quarterback battle for the Indianapolis Colts in 2025. Funny enough, is Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones. Yeah, so he was honestly not that good at all. He put up 28 points. He threw for he had 269 yards, he had 3 total touchdowns and 1 interception. He had 75% completion, and all this totaled to 29.16 fantasy points, or 18 fantasy points. And by the way, the way that I'm doing this is I'm just taking all the categories that a quarterback would be measured on, and I'm averaging them out. In 3rd place for the quarterback battle, we have Riley Leonard. He put up 28 points, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception, and he had 76% completion. In the end, he ended up putting up 26.24 fantasy points, which is honestly really good. And now that I'm looking at this, literally the fantasy points is just what the ranking is. So 2nd place in the Indianapolis Colts quarterback battle is going to be Anthony Richardson. He put up 36 points, 300 yards on the dot, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and he has 62% completion with 35.1 fantasy points. And a trend that we're seeing is here, the 2 guys that threw an interception that we're counting, they both are at the bottom half, and the guys who didn't throw an interception, they're at the top half. I wonder what that tells you about it. And now to finish it off, the clear favorite by an entire 6.4 fantasy points. In 1st place by a clear mile is Joe Flacco. He put up 40 total points, 285 yards, 5 touchdowns with 70% completion rate, and 41.5 fantasy points. He was an absolute demon, and he went from being 4th place in the Cleveland quarterback battle that we just did to now being 1st in the Colts quarterback battle, which makes you think, why would they trade this man away? I mean, we just thought he could be productive, but then again, he's definitely not the same guy. He did just take down Green Bay, and he just did a bunch of other stuff, but he is going to be the Colts starting quarterback if they want to be the best team in the NFL history. And that is going to do it for the video, everybody. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. These take multiple hours to do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.